this is Jody King-Colgrove with Quantum Techniques. We have the most comprehensive diagnostic form of energy medicine in the world today. I work with people over the phone to help them understand why they're having this issue, how it started, and what they can do about it. So today I wanted to talk about teeth and our bodies, okay? So long time ago, I found this tooth chart, okay? And basically what it's indicating is it lists all your teeth, upper and lower, and then it also shows what organs are associated with those teeth. And you know, sometimes we don't think, oh, it's our teeth, it's not a big deal, but our teeth really are connected to the different organs in our body. And so if we have an issue with a particular organ, sometimes it will show up in the tooth, or vice versa. So the other thing is that each of our organs then also correspond with an emotion. And so sometimes if we're having an emotion, that may show up in the organ and also could show up in the tooth. So it's really important. It's kind of they all kind of communicate, that mind, body, spirit thing. So I want to give you an example of one of the persons I worked with. So I had a lady that had called me from New York, and she had lived there, and then about 2 years after 9/11, she had moved to Seattle, and as soon as she got to Seattle, she started having some major dental issues, and she had a lot of fissures and cracks in her teeth. She also was experiencing a lot of breast tenderness and also some fibroids in the breast. So that was her complaint, and so we said, okay, well, let's find out what we got going on here. Well, what I found is the cracks were an emotional response to the cracks in society that she was feeling after she had left New York. A lot of times when testing with quantum techniques, we look to find out what trauma or what happened a year and a half to 2 years before you develop symptoms, because a lot of times that will indicate what's going on and what the trauma or the impact of a situation or emotion has had on you. So the tooth that was affected was tooth number 14, and that corresponded to her breast tissue. And so sure enough, that's why she had the heavy fibroids. And when we pulled up the emotion, it was shock, that she had kind of been jolted and shocked by what had happened at 9/11. So I worked with her on coming up with a code, or to help her body know that, hey, you don't have to live in that trauma anymore. So we cleared the trauma, and then let her body see that, hey, she really needs to fight any viruses or bacteria that are kind of impacting that area, and clear it. And I think it's important. Our body does communicate with us, so that we just have to listen, and we have to say, okay, what does this mean, and really understand, and so that we can take care of it, because it's trying to give us a message. We just have to listen a little careful. All right, so this is an example of how we diagnose and find out the why. Why is the body reacting both physically or non-physically to an issue? And then we give you a code to put your body back in balance, and that way everything is functioning correctly and it's communicating correctly. And that's what we do at Quantum Techniques. So I just think it's amazing that our teeth are something to take care of, just like we do any kind of other thing in our body. And it's important to understand the relationship and how they correspond, and those motions that are also affected, so that you can take care of your health and happiness. So give me an email at jody@quantumtechniques, and we can work on your tooth issues. You can go on to our website at quantumtechniques.com and request a session request to get started on having healthy and happy teeth. All right, bye.